were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh. They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. Well, I have been counting down the days to make this recipe for you. We only have, I think, 5 more days till Valentine's Day. And I've been holding this recipe aside because I wanted to make it a Valentine's Day dessert for you. Are you all celebrating Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is a day of love. You don't have to have a spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner. You just have to have somebody you love. That's all that matters, right? And if you can't find anybody you love yourself. Because Valentine's Day should be celebrated every day. So today, before I forget, I hope you enjoyed those pictures that I showed you in the start of the video, because that's called love. That's me and the cameraman. We met when we were in high school. I was just a kid, and he was a little bit older than me, but he went off to college and I stayed home, and we survived a long distance relationship, and we're still together. But I'm not going to tell you how many years we're together, because I want you in the comments to guess how many years the cameraman and I have been married. Now, I know there are a few of you out there that know how many years we've been married, and I know who you are. So in all fairness, don't contribute to this little guessing game. But whoever gets it right wins a prize. So anyway, what is the name of this recipe that the Diva has been so anxious to show you? Well, it's called I Want to Marry You Cookies. That's right, I Want to Marry You Cookies. And it's made a little bit different. They say that these cookies were meant to inspire many marriage proposals. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. At the end, we'll do a great taste testing, and we'll see what we think. So I have my little reading glasses on because I'm recovering from my cataract surgery and still not seeing all that well. But this recipe begins over at the stove with a pot. So why don't you head over there with me now, and I'll show you how we make it. Stay tuned. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is, in a medium-sized saucepan, I'm going to put in there 1 cup of softened butter. So let me put that in here now. This recipe is a little different. In fact, you don't even need a mixer for it. So let me get the butter in there now. It's nice and soft. And I'm going to melt my butter. Now you'll see the butter is soft, so it isn't going to take very long to melt. Alrighty. So take my wooden spoon here, and as you can see, I'm stirring the butter until it's all melted, which shouldn't take very long at all. Now, once I get this cup of butter melted, I'm going to remove this pan from the heat, and I'm going to put it aside, and I'm going to add my next 2 ingredients to it, which are light brown sugar and regular granulated sugar. See how nicely this is melting? It's pretty much done. Okay. And I'll put the recipe with all the measurements in the description box for you, like I normally do. So let me turn this off and move my pan. I'm going to add my granulated sugar to the hot melted butter, and I'm going to add my light brown sugar. I'm going to give you a little tip about the brown sugar. I use a lot more dark brown sugar than I use light. So when I took out my light brown sugar out of the container, it was hard. So a good hack is to soften up your brown sugar. You might have hard clumps in there. You can break it up, put it in a microwave bowl, put a wet, dampened paper towel on top of it, and microwave it at 20-second intervals. I did it about 3 times. When I took my spoon, I was able to mash it down and soften up all the brown sugar. So that's a good little hack for you. Now I'm going to hold this up and show you. You see how nicely the sugars are melting in here? You're going to keep stirring it till all the sugar is melted. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this pot over to the island. I'm going to put this mixture in the pot into my refrigerator, and I'm going to chill it for approximately 10 minutes. So I think we're ready to do that now, and I'll be back when this is chilled to show you what we do next. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. What I did is I put my pot in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, just so it chilled a little bit. Now I'm going to take a bowl, and I'm going to put my mixture into this bowl. Gee, if anybody does get a marriage proposal after making these cookies, make sure you let me know about it. I mean, I can't guarantee that you'll get a marriage proposal from these cookies, but I can guarantee they're going to be delicious. All right, let me get all of that in there. Okay. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to add to this 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. And I'm going to add to it my vanilla. Don't worry that I'm not giving you the measurements. They'll all be in the description box, the recipe. We're going to stir this all together. Combine it. It smells heavenly, that brown sugar and the butter. Oh, yummy. And the vanilla. So let me get this all mixed in. There you go. It only takes a few seconds. All right, now I'm going to add more ingredients to this. To add to this, 2 cups of flour. I've already measured everything out. We're going to add, I want to get this correct here. I don't want to ruin any proposals. Some baking soda, some salt, kosher salt, Going to add to it also some ground cinnamon. Can you imagine what this smells like? Also, we're going to add to this some uncooked oats. Either old-fashioned oats or rolled oats, but not quick oats. So let me put those in. Okay. We'll just give this a little stir. It's very easy to mix. Yummy! Oh, while I'm mixing it, let me show you. Look at these adorable napkins with the buffalo check. They say Happy Valentine's Day, that I found in Hobby Lobby with these little paper plates to match. I love the buffalo check, so I wanted to get those. So let me mix this a little. Now what we're going to add to this is 1 cup of white chocolate chips. So let me just stir this a little more, and then I'll add those chips to it. It's going to be thick because it is a cookie dough. Okay, get them in here. Oh, it smells so good. Oh boy, yummy. Okay, this is going to be 1 cup. I'm using the Ghirardelli. You can use any kind you want of white chocolate chips, and 1 cup of dark chocolate chips. You may want to save a little bit extra to garnish the tops of these when we make them. So it is thick, I'm gonna mix all of this together. Okay, so after I put in my white and my dark chips, I was toasting over there about 1 cup of roughly chopped pecans. And when they were done, I mixed them in. So you have 1 cup of your white chips, 1 cup of your dark chocolate chips, and 1 cup of your pecans. Like I said, save a little extra on the side if you want to garnish the top of the cookies. And then I'll be right back. Look at how nice this is looking. I'll be right back and show you what our next step is going to be. So see you on the other side. Okay, so now you're going to need a cookie sheet, and you're going to need either a tablespoon or one of these little cookie, whatever you call them, whatchamacallits. Anyway, and either with clean hands or the cookie scooper, you're going to scoop out the dough, and you're going to roll it into a ball, and you're going to put them on your ungreased cookie sheet. So I'm going to start doing this. I'll start out with the cookie scoop. See how they come out. And what I'm going to do is, after I get these out with the cookie scoop, this cookie tray is going to go in the refrigerator with the cookie dough on it for 30 minutes. And then after the 30 minutes, I'm going to take it out, I'm going to put it in the oven. It's going to go in a 325 degree oven. I'm having trouble seeing with these little readers. I bought them at the Jersey Shore a couple of years ago. They're coming in handy now until I get new glasses. But anyway, we're going to bake them for 14 to 18 minutes, or until they're, I guess, golden brown. And we do have to allow them to chill on the baking sheet for a few minutes before we remove them. So let me get some of these on there now. I believe this recipe yields 36 cookies. I'm making these pretty big, so we'll see. And if you want, you can, like I said, oopsie, take that out. Woo, Dolores, what are you doing? If you want, because there's quite a bit of chips and nuts in these cookies, but if you want, I saved a little bit extra. You can stick, you know, a couple more chips on the top. Maybe if you want another pecan piece, and they'll look pretty cool when they come out. So let me finish doing this off camera. Let me make these I Want to Marry You cookies. And after I take them out of the refrigerator, where they've been chilling for 30 minutes, I'm going to bake them in my oven, take them out, and then we're going to see how they taste and what the Diva's opinion is, if we're going to get any marriage proposals from these. So, see you soon. Well, here they are, the I Want to Marry You cookies. I just took them out of the oven and put them on the cooling rack. Let me zoom in a little bit for you here. Oh boy. Well, if these don't get you a proposal, I don't know what will. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do a taste testing in a minute. But I will tell you, look at these things. Oh my goodness. They look yummy. Isn't there a song that goes, girl, I want to marry you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not sure, but I think so. It sounds familiar. Oh boy, all right. Let's get ready for our taste testing. Well, here they are, the masterpieces. The I Want to Marry You cookies. And I can't wait to bite into one. I'm already married, but for some of you that are out there that aren't and are waiting for a proposal, let's see if these are going to do it. Let me take this one. It's still warm. Look at that. Taking a bite. Oh my goodness. Chocolate's melted. White chocolate. Dark chocolate. Oatmeal. Pecans. Brown sugar. What more could you want? I think they're delicious. Cameraman's not home, but maybe when he gets home and he tastes one of these, he'll propose to me all over again. So anyway, happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. I love you all. Thanks for supporting my channel and subscribing and make these. I'm sure you have somebody in your life that will love them. So I will see you very soon. Toodles!